So in your opinion, how do you think someone who is out in the public scene talking can differentiate himself so that the peers will understand him? Say for example, how do you think as a speaker, how do you think a speaker can differentiate his or herself so the audience can listen to him? Is there a defining quality?
I'm not sure I understand the...
Okay, what defining quality do you see in a speaker that you will make?
An effort to go and watch and listen.
Correct.
Okay, this is aside from peers talking, is it? Or it could be anyone.
Yeah, okay. Anyone.
Well, it depends on the experience of this person. What gives you the right basically to talk about a subject professionally? If I say, okay, I want to talk in an accountant's convention and talk about numbers and accounting and business, they look at me like, you're not an accountant, you have no idea, you've never written theories and books about accounting or whatever, why would you want to talk about it? You've got to have experience, you got to have, you got to bring something to the table, basically, and say that to know that I can learn from this person. This person's been through it, they've written about it, they understand it more than I do, and therefore I have something to learn. Yeah. If it's someone who's among your peers who's doing a speech or is doing like this competition, for example, how do you differentiate yourself then is a few things. One is how you speak. Second is the content. And third would be how you engage the audience. Always get them to answer questions in their own mind. Oh, wow. You open their awareness. You burst that little bubble and go, oh, okay. I understand now. That's an interesting question. What if that happened to me? Or what can I get out of it? Things like that. So as a speaker, if you're going to put across and preach about something, let's say, it's got to be what's in it for me, for the audience.
What's in it for me?
Yeah. Always make it conversational for one. That's how you should be talking to someone. But at the crux of it, why is the audience here? To learn from you and to get something out of. So what's in it for me? Anybody who sits in an audience will sit there going, why am I here? Because I want to get a certain point. I want to hear him say something that can make me enlightened about this subject. What's in it for me? That's same for anybody who enters the theatre. I watch a comedy. I want to watch Hosea Leong on stage. What's in it for me? I want to laugh. I want to be entertained by the dancers and cats. Or Anthony Robbins come to speak. Wow, I really want to learn from his technique. I'm paying thousands of dollars here. Not just to see the saliva form in the corner of his mouth. He does. Can you please make sure that you don't foam at the mouth when you speak? That's another tip, please.
Vernetta, you're also a wedding planner.
Yeah.
And just on that note, since you always have to think about what's in it for me for the audience. So in a wedding setting, what in your opinion would be a good wedding speech?
A good wedding speech?
A good speech in a wedding.
Okay. In the speech, first of all, don't be too drunk. No, just kidding. Well, you have to thank all the people who really were helpful in your wedding, and to thank everybody for coming to the wedding. That's one. Gratitude. Especially if you have sponsors in your wedding. We just did a celebrity wedding and there were a lot of sponsors. Anyway, I think the other thing is to, first of all, be thankful and praise the people who helped you. Second would be to show respect to your parents and to your elders by thanking them. And then it would also be, I think, to inject a little bit of humor here and there. For the best man speech, right, normally people always expect a comedic speech. So don't make it too long. I've seen where the speech goes on too long and you lose your crowd after a while. And if you're incredibly drunk, even more, it's not going to work. So lay off the drinks until after the speech and make it short and sweet. A few anecdotes after each sentence, like thank you so much for the bridesmaids, you look so beautiful, and can I at least get your number after this, simple little things, and make it, inject it with a little bit of humor, and then with a touching moment. Why this couple was so special to you, and from the point of view of the couple, why they're so special to each other, and maybe a certain person in the wedding party who did especially something really amazing, or a guest from overseas who came in through some hardship and still made it to the wedding, etc. like that. Or someone who was an old friend, which I haven't seen for years, and came to the wedding and you know, a few tears. It's touching moments, you know, comedy, and then after that it's a celebration.
Celebration.
Yeah, so don't, again, never too long. Don't drag it too long.